Hi, this is Shaunna.
And this is Shea.
From Geeknami. We're starting a new video series, which is called Sketching Our History, where we talk about different experiences that we've had together or before meeting. Random stuff.
It's random stories told through drawings. Terrible, terrible drawings.
No. So today we're discussing our high school memories. We met in high school, sort of.
Did we or didn't we? We didn't meet in high school. We went to the same high school. We had a lot of the same friends, but we never hung out with each other.
Yeah, we knew of each other.
No, we didn't know of each other. We thought we knew of each other. We had very weird ideas of each other.
Well, okay, we didn't know of each other, like our personalities and stuff. But if someone said, "Oh, do you know Shea?" I could point you out in the crowd, kind of thing.
Oh, could you?
I could pick you out in a police lineup.
Why would I be in a police lineup?
Let me describe what I remember of you, like you're a police sketch artist.
Fine. How do you remember me?
Alright, you had a pretty young looking face. And I think you had a butt crack hairstyle.
What the heck is a butt crack hairstyle?
You know, like parted in the middle.
No, I didn't have a butt crack hairstyle.
Oh, you did? I thought that you had a visor and then like the butt crack on top of it.
Yes, so I did have a visor.
And you had a butt crack, right?
It's not a butt crack. I had bangs that came. Yes, it was parted in the middle.
That looks pretty accurate, actually, to what I remember.
I look like this to you. So this is my police lineup picture.
Do you think you would be able to be found through the sketch?
Not anymore. I don't wear that visor or have that hair anymore.
High school you, though.
High school me? Yeah, I think I was one of the few people that wore a visor.
Why did you wear a visor?
I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. You're just like, I'm gonna wear this cap to school every day.
You know what it is? So, back in high school, I tend to shop exclusively for shirts at Aeropostale. All my shirts were Aero. All my visors were also from Aero. So when I started shopping at Aero, I started looking at some of their accessories. That's where I ended up getting stupid shell necklace. It wasn't the puka shells, it was the cracked shells where the shells were broken up into little squares and then put in some sort of thread. And Aero was also selling visors and wallets, so I got my wallet with the chain and everything from Aero.
So you were all decked out in Aero.
Yeah.
Did you have like Aero underwear?
Yeah, I had Aero boxers. My shoes and jeans were not Aero. I don't think Aero sold shoes. I'm not sure. My shoes were always Nike, and my pants were almost always exclusively Jinkos until sophomore year or junior year, like late sophomore or early junior year.
Were they still popular then? I stopped wearing mine after junior high school.
Yeah, they were popular, but they were starting to die. I think everyone had Jinkos back in junior high school. I think Jinkos played a huge part in the eventual, those goth pants, the ones with all those buttons and straps.
Oh.
I had those too.
Oh, so what's the brand of those pants?
What?
There were these really cool pants that I wanted in junior high school, but they were like super expensive. Oh, it's gonna bother me.
We can look it up.
What are you typing in? Brand of raver pants?
Yes.
UFO, there you go. Those are the ones. UFOs. And my sister had a pair of gray ones. I think these, actually. Okay, so would you say that's a pretty accurate depiction of high school you?
No, needs that beard.
Yeah, I forgot about your chin hair.
'Yeah.
It's just a stark contrast in my mind of your high school face being very clean shaven.
Yeah, I mean, I shaved daily except my chin hair.
You didn't want to grow out your mustache?
No, I only grew out my chin hair because I don't like my chin. Prior to college, I wanted a clean shaven face. And then once college hit, I was like, I just don't care anymore.
Oh, so you just stopped shaving every day because you didn't care?
Yeah, I guess. I think also when I was in high school, I think my girlfriend also preferred me clean shaven for the most part.
Oh, she told you? You must not have facial hair.
No, but I mean, she liked the hairless cheeks and stuff. I think she told me to shave this too, but I didn't.
So that was how I remembered you from high school.
So we went to a specialized high school in New York City, one of the top ranked in the nation.
Yes, but we will not say which one.
It's produced more Nobel laureates than a lot of countries, actually. So, pretty proud of that school. But unlike the other specialized high schools, our school's architecture was incredibly boring. It was like a flat, squished, box-like building that a lot of us called the Box Factory.
We didn't have our own track. We didn't have a pool. We didn't have a football team.
Actually, at the time we were attending it, the only student from our school to even join a football team had to join our neighboring school's football team. It's a very interesting story that I do not care to share because I don't know the details.
We shared some friends in common, or people that we knew. But strangely enough, we didn't really come in contact with each other.
Yeah, I think we had a handful of friends that were the same. So, I didn't know who you were, but I heard your name. I think that was the first I heard of you. So we have a friend. She was known as J-Dog to no one. And she would pronounce your name Shaunna. But then I think either she pronounced it correctly or someone else said Shaunna. And I think that name interested me because that was the name of Ferris Bueller's sister, Jeannie.
Oh, I remember that. My physics teacher would always call me Jeannie because of that movie.
Oh, physics? Is this like your AP physics teacher?
No, it was my honors physics teacher.
She took honors physics, and then you took physics AB, and you took physics C.
No, I didn't take AB physics.
You're like, no,
I went
that's
straight to C. See, I had a plan for how to get into AP Physics C. So I was in regular biology freshman year. And then I took
honors chemistry.
AP chemistry. I think I took honors physics. And then I skipped from honors physics to AP chem. And then I took AP physics C, which is the hardest class in the school.
I didn't have a plan. I scored really well to get into the school, so they put me in all these honors courses. But I stopped going to class. So my grades dipped a lot. And then I stopped going to school for a while. And then I got my act together. And I graduated with okay grades. Took college classes during senior year.
You did have an accomplishment of being the top cutter.
It was the top cutter. I think sophomore year, I had the third most cuts. And the first and second were seniors.
That's why I never saw you again after freshman year.
Yeah, I can't believe you saw me freshman year. That's weird. I didn't see you. I didn't see you because you were below my line of sight, I guess. You were like, what, 4'11", 4'10"?
No, I wasn't.
How tall were you?
I'm pretty sure I was 5'2" or 3.
I don't understand how I didn't see you. A lot of my friends were 5'2" or 5'3".
I definitely was not shorter than 5 feet. I know that for a fact.
Oh. I don't know. I guess we just didn't come across each other. I think the first time I did notice you, I saw you in shorts. I had these silly bangs and my hair tied back. And you had like really long legs. Super long. I think that's the first time I noticed you. I was creeping on your legs or something. All right, I wasn't creeping on your legs. I think I was just in gym. I saw you, and I thought you had a really cute face, but you had really nice legs. I think the thing that I held on to the longest from high school about you was your laugh. You always shrug your shoulders when laughing. You have a very wholehearted laugh, and your shoulder shrug I always found really silly.
Alright, so you thought I was silly.
I don't think I thought of you as silly. I think I really liked your laugh because you were like throwing your head back and shrugging your shoulders, and it just seemed very genuine. I just thought someone that knows how to laugh, or someone that doesn't care how others think of their laugh, must be a pretty honest person and pretty comfortable with their own skin. I think when I first saw you laugh was probably when I started developing a crush on you.
That's funny, because I usually laugh with my hand covering my mouth.
No, I don't remember that. Pretty sure we were holding stuff. Yeah, I know what you talk about. When you laugh like that, you stick your head forward. But I saw you laugh like that a lot. Like throwing the head back in. Yeah.
Alright.
What was your first impression of me?
I don't know. I guess I didn't really think that much about you in particular. You were just another person in the student body.
But I wasn't. I was never in school.
Yeah, so I guess after whatever the first time I saw you was, then I didn't see you again for a couple of years.
Did you see me senior year?
Yeah, I definitely saw you senior year because I got my yearbook signed by you.
Yeah, it was weird because you didn't think you got your yearbook signed by me.
No, I did, but then you had me questioning and doubting myself.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and check. I'd been trying to get my yearbook signed by every single person, but I didn't. I wasn't able to.
That's so weird because when you came up to me, I remember this, when you came up to me and asked me to sign your yearbook, I thought there was some sort of a connection between us. So even though I just signed your yearbook and we never really spoke or anything, I thought it was kind of like an unspoken acquaintanceship.
But you didn't even remember signing my yearbook.
I did remember, but then I wasn't sure. I remember signing it, but I don't remember writing out anything, which I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was confused by. Yeah, I don't remember writing out anything on your yearbook. And I didn't until we started dating.
Well, if I had asked you to write something out, what would you have written?
I would have written to you a very basic...
You're cool, stay the same.
No, I hated that. I never wrote, you're cool, stay the same. I would have given you my house number. I didn't have a cell phone back then. I'd give you my email and I'd say,
keep in touch.
Keep in touch. And every single person I wrote keep in touch with, I meant. I didn't say keep in touch on everyone's yearbook that I signed. I didn't give out my information. I think pretty early on in high school, I was slowly entering my old crotchety man phase. And I didn't really want to keep in touch with a lot of people. That's also why I cut school a lot. I didn't feel like I was really missing out on anything by not being there. It was also depression, but yeah. So I would have written, keep in touch. I would have given you my information. And then after giving you back your book, I would have asked you to sign my yearbook.
And well, why didn't you ask me?
No, I mean, write a note.
I know, why didn't you ask me to write in your yearbook?
We didn't talk.
But, I mean, if I had gone up to you to ask you, wouldn't it have been a perfect opportunity for you to give me yours?
I think you did sign my yearbook.
Just my name?
Yeah.
Under the picture?
Just your picture, yeah. I don't think you wrote a message. So if you asked me to write a message, I would have asked you to write a message. But you didn't. So I didn't.
Well, I probably figured you wouldn't have anything to say to me since we didn't know each other.
It's funny how things work out, right? So senior year, I had a really messy breakup. And high school romances, they're just the absolute saddest. Even though, for the most part, they're the most insignificant breakups. At that time, they're like just huge devastations, like planet crushing. Well, anyway, so after that breakup, I was open to dating others. And I think I wanted to date you, but I didn't know how to talk to you. Because senior year, I really wasn't hanging out outside of school. all the classes that I cut and failed and stuff like that. The junior year and senior year, I was making up all the classes, really trying to do well so I can graduate with decent grades. I had no idea how to approach you. I wasn't friends with you, so I really didn't have a game plan. I didn't know what kind of jokes you liked or what kind of stuff you were into. But it was the second half of senior year. It was too late to just invest time into being friends only for us to graduate and never see each other again. So I figured I can try to talk to you when we're both in a group with our friends, and it just turned out pretty horribly.
Was it horrible?
It was horrible. So we had this classroom, this English classroom that we, like a lot of seniors would hang out in. And that classroom was an English classroom with a storage room in the back. And that storage room had a ping pong table. Oh, it also had a TV. It had a TV in the corner of the room. So because that room had a TV and had ping pong table, it kind of became like a hangout spot, especially for people that didn't want to hang out in the handball courts and stuff or outside. A bunch of us would sit there and play video games or bring out the ping pong table and play ping pong. And I didn't see you there very often, but the one time I did see you there, I think you were standing around talking to like people, and then I came in and I joined the conversation.
Do you remember what we were talking about?
No, I don't remember anything. So I started talking, and instead of talking to you directly, I think you were speaking to someone, and then I was responding, or I was adding to the conversation, talking to that person, hoping you would jump back in and say something, but you didn't. And I just took it as like, oh, okay. I don't think you stuck around too long, because you were never there in that room. You were there just that one time, and I did not try hard enough. And that was that. That was my one shot in high school. So during that time, I see you in that room, the only time you were in that room, and as I'm about to enter the room, I'm like, oh man, there she is. School year is almost over. What can I do? This is my one shot to talk to her. I have to make it count. Get one up. I don't even know how the words are. So I had one chance, one opportunity, and I threw up mom's spaghetti, I'm sure.
Looks like you let it slip.
I don't even think it was like I was psyching myself up or anything. Yeah, I just thought, okay, I could probably go in and talk to her. You didn't say anything to me directly, and then you left soon after. So that was that.
How'd you feel after that?
I mean, it wasn't anything. I wasn't expecting us to make an instant connection and start dating or anything. I think that's why I was really surprised when you told me to sign your yearbook. Because I was like, whoa, what's this?
But little did you know, I was asking everyone.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I thought you considered me like an acquaintance or something. I was like, oh, okay. It's so weird. All these things seem so insignificant. Me signing your yearbook, me trying to talk to you, us having the same friends and stuff. It just all seems like there were opportunities, but they weren't huge signs or anything for us to get together. And somehow years later we're married. It's weird.
How did it happen? You'll find out in the next episode how it happened.
Okay.
So that wraps up the first episode of our high school experiences together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know if you want to hear more about high school or any questions or comments you have about whatever. If you are into this sketching and conversation format. See you in the next video.
Bye, guys.